Hey, how are you now? Well, in my house, it's that time of the week. Actually, it probably should have been last night, but I was just too tired and went to bed. I have to replenish my pancake stock in the fridge. My kiddo has at least two, sometimes three pancakes every morning, and it's just cheaper and tastier to do it yourself. I've shown you before, but I thought I'd bring you along with me again in case you didn't catch that last time. It's really easy, and I'm willing to wager you probably have all the ingredients right in your house. So let's get at it. So we start with 2 eggs. Two eggs. Just like that. Excuse me. Get a cloth. 2 eggs, and then 2 tablespoons of milk. Like that. 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1. Oh, I'm almost out. Let's see if we can make it. Yeah, that'll do. 2 tablespoons of sugar and 4 tablespoons of oil. I use just a non-flavored vegetable oil. So 4 tablespoons of oil. And that's 4. I'll put the recipe in the comments below, but just to say it again, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, and 4 tablespoons of oil. Just going to rinse that off because we're going to need it later. All right, now I just whisk that up until it's all combined and the sugar's dissolved. I'll be right back once it has. All right, so that's all combined and the sugar's melted. Now, for the sake of time, I've already pre-measured 2 cups of flour. I use just an unbleached flour. So this is just 2 cups of flour. And to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder. 1 and 2, and 1 teaspoon of salt. There, 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna give it a little stir. There. And then I'm just gonna add half of that, the dry, into the bowl. And it takes 2 cups of milk, so I'm going to add half of the milk now. And then I just stir it up. And flour flies everywhere. Well, that's okay too. Clean up later. Or maybe put some on your face. Make it look like you've been busy. And then I'll just add in the rest of the flour and the rest of the milk. And just like that. It's that simple. It's cheaper than buying the frozen ones in the grocery store. You know what's in them. Tastier. And easy. I'm going to get the pan heated up, and then I'll take you over there and show you how I cook them. I'll be back. All right, so we're over at the stove. I have quite a large frying pan, but I still only do 2 at a time. I feel that's about all I can manage is 2 at a time. Anywho, I think it's heated up. I usually do it on like a medium to medium low temperature, and you'll have to adjust it as you make a few, because if the pan gets too hot, they get dark. I and my kiddo like them to be a little bit lighter. So I'll turn it down a little bit as the pan gets too hot. I'm just going to pour on a little bit of olive oil, and I give it a little brush. And then I use just a little soup ladle to scoop out the batter. and because I'm a little bit OCD and I like them to be all about the same size. But you do what's good for you. Now, mine are thick and fluffy. If you want a thinner pancake, you can add more milk to thin out the batter. But we like thick and fluffy. So that's that. Now with pancakes, as they cook through, you'll start to see some little bubbles form on the top, and that's usually a pretty good indication to flip them. I also just kind of give them a little peek underneath because like I said, I don't like them too dark. I use a pancake spatula, which you'll see is wider at the top. Makes for easy flipping. We'll be right back when it's ready. I know it's probably hard for you to tell, but they're just starting to get a little bit bubbly on the top. So I'm going to take a quick peek underneath. That one's almost done. This one is done. So I'm just going to flip it over. It's a little light. Let's give it another second. It's so easy. I don't know why we all don't do this. Making at home is best. Well, in my opinion. And flip. And there, just like that. You'll see that the edges will get like a more dried out look to them. And again, I just peek underneath, and once they're golden, I take them out. I put them on a cooling rack. And this batch usually makes about 12 to 15, depending on how thick and how round or how wide, like round they are. But usually I'd say 10 to 15 pancakes, depending on how you make them. I let them cool completely, and then I put them in a plastic container and keep them in the fridge. And that just makes work mornings easy, school mornings, to get kiddo fed, dressed, and out the door. I'm all about anything that makes that easier. I'll put the recipe in the comments below. Give it a try. It's fun.